regarding how to fast, how to pray. And, when we're in Ramadan, we reacquaint ourselves with all of the various dalil and various hukams regarding what breaks our fast and what doesn't break our fast. So there's a lot of detail. Do we have that level of detail when it comes to things like politics and economics? How do we follow the rule of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in these matters? Is there an analogous level of detail there?
In politics, in like government leadership, there's not that much detail. It's more based on the achievement of higher objectives, the most important of which is the preservation of the religion and safeguarding the interests of the Muslims. And so a leader would make the decisions that lead to the achievement of those objectives. Economics is a little bit, I think it's, now modern day economics is based on a riba system and interest rates, and so it's come about as a result of that. I'm not sure how much how much of that discussion will apply in an Islamic in an Islamic context. But there's a lot more flexibility there. It's a lot more based on the achievement of objectives. So every single action that I do has a command of God associated with it. So right now, as we're sitting here today having this conversation, there is a command of God associated with it. It's either obligatory, recommended, permissible. Inshallah, it's one of these three. And then it could be offensive or unlawful. So we discern these rulings in our ibadat through verses in the Quran and Sunnah. But there's a space that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Prophet taught us. There's a space, there's an office of the Imam. And this office of the Imam, when it's filled by somebody who's knowledgeable, they classically had to be a mujtahid and meets various other criteria, then the decisions that Imam will take based on an analysis of how to best meet the interests of the Muslims, they then lead to commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It becomes obligatory to obey him, or maybe obligatory to disobey him in certain cases. So there's the way that the rulings of government they fit into the Sharia, they were thought of in a very different way than the way that the ibadat are thought of.